here we are at the West End Library. Haven't been here for a while. And we think it's soon going to open, so we'll start to see some of you soon. But until then, Maverick helped me pick this book out today. It's called Dog Breath, The Horrible Trouble with Halitosis by Dad Pilkey. You might know his books of Cat Kong, Dogzilla, The Dragon Book. Dog Breath, The Horrible Trouble with Halitosis. Yes, and I'm having trouble with Maverick. Yep, he's not here to... He's running all over the library. There once was a dog named Hallie who lived with the Tosis family. Hallie Tosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Can you guess what her problem is? Halitosis had horrible breath. Whenever Halitosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. Check out the pictures, what's happening. See if you can find all the different things. When the children took Halitosis for a walk, everyone else walked. On the other side of the street, even skunks avoided Halitosis. It must be bad if skunks are avoiding her. She's a cute little dog, though. But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea, and Hallie jumped up to say hello. Oh, look what happened to Grandma. Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something has to be done about that smelly dog, they said. Oh no, there's Grandma fell off the chair. The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Hallie. Free dog to a good home. Oh, the kids are upset. The children knew that the only way they could save their dog was to get rid of her bad breath. So they took Halitosis to the top of a mountain that had a breathtaking view. They hoped that the breathtaking view would take Hallie's breath away. But it didn't. Look at the sun. Next, the children took Halitosis to a very exciting movie. Now here in the newspaper it says more local robberies. And the movie is called Breath of a Salesman, starring Perry O'Donnell and Ginger Vitus. It'll leave you breathless. They hoped that all the excitement would leave Hallie breathless. But it didn't. Finally, the children took Halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Hallie would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. You'll lose your breath on the roller coaster. I wonder if this will work. What do you think, Maverick? It's going to work? It's going to work, Maverick? It is? Okay, he thinks it's going to work. Uh-oh. I don't think so. Look at this. Woo! But the idea stunk too. The plans to change Hallie's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle could save Halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon. Look at the horizon. Can you see back there? Wonder who those little fellas are. Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet room when suddenly they came upon Halitosis. Yikes, whispered one burglar. It's a big, mean, scary dog. Ah, don't be silly, whispered the other burglar. It's only a cute little fuzzy puppy. The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog. That dog couldn't hurt a fly, whispered one burglar. Come here, Poochie Poochie, whispered the other. So Halitosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Slurp. The next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find 2 burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. It was a miracle. Houston Herald, Hero Hound, Holt's Hoodlums. Boston Beacon, Bad Breath bungles burglary. Pittsburgh Press, Panting Pooch paralyzes prowlers. Tabloid Times, Mutant Space Dog captures evil Elvis clones. Ravina Review, Rancid Respirations restrain robbers. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks, and soon Hallie Tosis was the most famous crime fighter dog in the country. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their mind about finding a new home for Hallie. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all. This home protected by dog breath. Because life without halitosis just wouldn't make any sense. Well, I hope you like that book. Some of you know this author too because of Captain Underpants. He writes those books too. All right. Stay tuned. I think Miss Judy has some crafts coming up. And Mr. Michael, he's going to do something exciting for Star Wars fans. So keep tuned to Facebook. See you next time. Bye.